Bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
Donald Jones.
Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike one. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Manny Machado stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl doesn't get a lot of complaints from players or coaches about his strike zone. He calls a good zone, and more importantly, he's consistent.
Machado now on 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. HR, what's the key for him here tonight?
Well, Matt, we're seeing a lot of lineups like this lately. This club has a lot of power, but not a lot of speed. Shouldn't be surprising. You don't usually have the combination of the two where you got speed and power, but their power, no speed. They have to hit the ball at the ballpark if they want to win.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And again a throw, runner back safely. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Coughlin there to grab it as that becomes out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth.
Stepping in, Chris Davis. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Pitch is high. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
The 2-0 on the way. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. The 3-1 coming to Davis. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting fifth, left fielder.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Striding into the box, Mark Trumbo. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. To second, but they throw it away, and he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Into the box now, Tom Noonan in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. He'll go to Correa for the force, and that ends the inning. Chris Tillman, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Harold, any thoughts?
Leading off for the
Well, his
Astros.
last outing, he scattered
Second
9 hits.
baseman.
I'm being kind.
Jose
Give up 9 hits in his last
Altuve.
outing. I don't know what to expect this one.
Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, man, I mean, the road trip got off to a great start. I mean, they got great pitching and defense yesterday, and you win a game, you hold them down to a low score. You feel good, and really, you win championships by pitching and defense. And if you can hold teams to low scores, you're going to win a lot of games. So that's what they're preaching today as they head into this ball game.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Now a knuckler hit on the ground to second. And he's retired here, 1 away. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. What's the key to a home victory, Harold?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Here's the pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. But no one's going to get it as it's into the camera well area. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Trumbo giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He currently sits number 7 on the AL RBI leaderboard. So a good guy to have at the plate in this situation. High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting fourth.
Now in the box,
Right fielder,
George Springer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Tillman sets. 0-1 on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. From the stretch. Can't do much with that one. It's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Astros leave 1. Striding in, Brock Holt, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Into the windup and the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. 1-1. Here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Balbuena is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Ready now, Jeff Mathis. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here comes another 0-2. On the ground to third. There is Balbuena. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, number 6.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Here's a high pop-up. Suzuki has a play, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3. Digging in the switch hitter, Kevin Hendricks. He's currently tied for second place on the team in home runs.
Kevin Hendricks.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Fouled back. All even at 2-2. Here it is. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Astros have pulled back even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, that pitch was up in the zone. Sometimes
On a pitch like that, all you've got to do is just touch it. You can see he got the barrel up there, and because the height of the pitch, the ball's trajectory is going to carry out of the ballpark.
And that's taken for strike one.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
The 0-2 once more. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment of the Orioles. And I'm looking at the first baseman, Chris Davis. Now, you can play him at third, you can play him at first, but because of his footwork at third, it made him a better first baseman. I think he gets overlooked quite a bit. He's a pretty good defender.
Luis Valbuena comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And this is going to be a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high and out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Solo shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, that's one way of taking control of a game. Second dinger of the inning. They've got the lead, and now everyone wants to get a bat and take some cuts.
In now, Darrell Stevenson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 7 homers, 27 driven in. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Check swing on that fastball right there. Looked like he's ready to tomahawk that bad boy, but he was able to hold up.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So digging in now, Kurt Suzuki, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Again, a 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here's another 1-2. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Machado has it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So striding in once again, Donald Jones. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Jones.
Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Hit back up the middle. Oh, what a stop. He's up with it. The throw. He beat it out. Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard. Ready for another chance? Manny Machado, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first, and he's back in standing. Here it comes, 1-0. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Here it comes on 1-1. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
It sounds so cliche. It stayed inside the baseball, but that's a ball in on him, and he just shot it the other way for the base hit.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. And this is off the glove of Suzuki as it bounces away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2.
First baseman
coming to the plate now, Chris Davis. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Machado is on his way home. And that's going to plate the go-ahead run from second as they move out in front here, 3-2.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Here's Mark Trumbo now as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. 0-1. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Altuve for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Chris Coghlan will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to third. Taken in by Machado. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
Digging in now, Carlos Correa. He flew out in his last at bat. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Scope looks up. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
George Springer is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Tillman into his motion, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
1-2.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Astros able to tie it here on the solo home. Digging in to try it again. Tom Noonan comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground left side. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
So much for that taking the first pitch. Man, they are aggressive. You've seen them score several runs early in the game. I attribute that to the aggressive hitting.
Here's Brock Holt now as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Down the first baseline. He's right there. There's one. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
Jeff
Stepping
Mathis.
in and ready for another shot, Jeff Mathis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Grounded to short. Correa is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Orioles held in check there. Through 3.5, we're all even at 3
Leading off
apiece.
the 4th inning.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Kevin Hendricks. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Another one sent foul. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Another 0-2 home. And he misses there. 1-2.
That ball's not even close, but I think he probably tried to throw that out of the zone on purpose. Maybe get him to chase or give him some kind of different look. He's fouling off everything.
Got him. Here's Scott Van Slyke. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder, Scott Van Slyke.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-0 now.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
That one's in there. 3-1. 1 out, nobody on. Smoke toward third. Machado is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Luis Valbuena.
Valbuena.
He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jonathan Scope.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the 1st out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Donald Jones. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here it comes. On the ground up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
3 for 3 on the night. He must be seeing the ball well under the lights. That single right there just kind of lets me think he's locked in pretty good.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. A dive, but he's back. Here's Manny Machado now. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Van Slyke is there. Oh, he botched it. The throw to third. And he's safe. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He hit a sac fly earlier. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And that's in there. Base hit. In to score the runner from third. And the second run will score as well as they grab the lead here at 5-3.
Well, they've got the lead in the game now, and he's a big part of it. That's his third RBI of the game.
Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. It was a single for him in his last at bat. One and one. Davis waits on the 1-1. Dribbled to the right side. That winds up foul. Runners on first with one down. This is on the ground over to first. To second for one. But they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in once again, Mark Trumbo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Hendricks is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So striding in, Darrell Stevenson. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Darrell Stevenson.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Hit hard on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly by Davis. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The catcher, number 8.
Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Tillman ready with a 1-2. Now a swing and a miss here by Suzuki as he set down on strikes for the second out.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Tillman gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here it comes on 1-1. Towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're still down 5-3. Jimmy Champion takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 15, Jimmy
digging in and looking for more. Tom Noonan. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Liner toward right center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. First offering on its way. Line but speared on a hop on to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, catcher Jeff Mathis.
Digging in once again, Jeff Mathis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. A called strike over the outside part of the plate. And that misses 1-1. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Hendricks might try to make a play on it, and no one will get this one.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. A shot down the first baseline. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. Striding in once again, Chris Coughlin. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup over the inside corner.
Coughlin awaiting the 1-1.
A fastball that finds the outside corner.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Here's another 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Jones scoops it up, and he's set down, one away.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Nope. That's wide, 2-0. And the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
The right fielder, number 4.
Here's George Springer. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. First offering on its way. And that one right down Main Street. A 1 pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
The 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Ready for another shot now Kevin Hendricks.
First baseman, Kevin Hendricks.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. 2 out with the man at first. Change up low, 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Now batting. Left
Ready for
fielder.
another chance? Scott Van Slyke. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, but if he gets through this inning, I think they'd be happy with it. To get through 6 innings and just a little over 100 pitches, I think that's pretty good outing.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is number 35 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 35.
Digging in to try it again, Donald Jones. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Donald.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Coughlin going back on it at the track. It's up and out of here into the archways. So a solo shot here to left center field. 41st home run of the year for him, and it's now 6-3.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Ready once again, Manny Machado. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Machado.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
That's a foul ball.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1-2.
Curveball that time, not even close. No outs, nobody on. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting number 10, center fielder Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
And Jones fails to come up with that one as he falls behind here. 0-2 now.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Here's Chris Davis now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
That's outside.
Outside, 2-1. Here's the 2-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Orioles add on thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Ryan Mattis gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Luis Valbuena We'll stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. 1-0 count. Here it is. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either. Stepping in now, Darrell Stevenson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. A wave and a miss. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The catcher, number 8.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kurt Suzuki. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box. Now here's the pitch. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Tony Sipp has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Settling in now, Mark Trumbo. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Well, they've had a game plan. They've been really aggressive right here. He jumps on the first pitch. They're not laying off, and it's paying off for them. They came here with a mindset they were going to be aggressive, and we're seeing them execute.
Standing in now, Tom Noonan, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
From the stretch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Brock Holt. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. 0-1 pitch on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
The 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I really like that pitch right there. The batter will tell you everything. You get a late swing right there on a fastball low and away. That means that's a great located pitch.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Van Slyke is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Orioles leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That's popped up out towards short right field. Jones is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder.
Now at the plate, Chris Coghlan. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Now another 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Davis has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. There's Carlos Correa now, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Fouled back.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. And the inning extended for George Springer to bat next. There's George Springer. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings. Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1 left for Houston. Can't cut into that. Yeah, beautiful look there at the downtown aquarium here in Houston as we welcome you back to Baseball on the Show. Luke Gregerson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Jonathan Scope is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
A late swing at a slider for a strike. Set to deal on 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another payoff pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Stepping into the box, Donald Jones. He's been scorching hot at the plate in this one. 4 hits, including a big fly thus far. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and that liner caught him. Throw won't get him. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, that's the danger of throwing fastballs back to back. The guy measures the first one, then he times the second one, gets the base hit.
Here's Manny Machado now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Jones rounds third and is digging for the plate. And this will score the run from second to make this a 7-3 game now.
Well, that's a big hit. It's late in the game. That puts you up 4 runs. What happens late in the game now with a 4-run lead? A grand slam can't beat you if you happen to give one up. That's a big run.
Goes down to get the sinker, and it's chopped foul at the plate. It's strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Coghlan racing back. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Now to the plate, Mark Trumbo. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Designated hitter, Tom.
Coming to the plate now, Tom Noonan. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Ball 1. 2 out, bases loaded. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. Orioles 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Kevin Hendricks. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And that misses as well. 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And a slider on the inside for strike 1.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Here's Scott Van Slyke. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing, following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Into the box, Luis Valbuena. He went down on strikes last time up.
Luis Valbuena.
And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. 0-1. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Darrell Stevenson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. The 0-1 delivery. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. A runner on first with 2 away. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
And tonight's final, 7-3. Chris Tillman earned his 9th win of the year. Brian Mattis takes the rare 3-inning save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
7 runs on 14 hits.